Our company called Abastecedora de Aceros y Maquilas, SASB, we founded it in 1981 in Guadalupe, Nuevo León, Mexico. At first, we started small, offering services like pantograph cutting, guillotine, conventional press, and also buying and selling different steel products. With time, we had a clear vision. We wanted to become one of the best steel services centers in the country. That idea pushed us to keep improving and to bring new technology into our processes. In 1997, we took a big step and became one of the first companies in Mexico to have a CNC laser cutting machine. That innovation allowed us to offer precise and modern cutting services to our clients. After that, we continued to grow by adding new equipment like fiber optic, laser cutting, plasma cutting, CNC press, and rolling. Thanks to all these improvements, today we work with many industries such as automobile, transportation, car road, tool energy, and even the medical and architectural sectors. We are proud to say that we now collaborate with both national and international clients offering direct exports, virtual exports, and IMEX Maquila permits. Our mission is to make sure our customers are always satisfied by giving them high quality products and services through innovation, teamwork, and constant improvement. And our vision is to continue being a leading company in steel transformation, using advanced technology to grow together with our people, our clients, and our community. About the product that we are exporting, our company is currently selling cold rolling steel sheets to one of our clients in Brussels, Belgium. These shipments include 3 steel sheets with a total weight of 3 tons. Even if it sounds like a small order, it's very important because cold rolling steel is known for being smooth, strong, and perfect for detail manufacturing. Is used for car parts, construction, machinery, and many other applications that require precision and resistance. This is probably more than just sending a product. It shows how much we've grown as a company. From starting locally in Mexico, we reached this point where our materials are being used by companies in other countries. We manage these shipments as direct exports, always making sure that our product meets international standards of quality and safety. In the end, this export is proof of our team's hard work, our technology, and our commitment to keep expanding beyond national borders while maintaining the same quality and trust that define our company.
I'm going to talk to you about the next 4 slides, which is the first one is a product description. This is cold rolled steel sheets, and I'm going to talk to you about also its technical characteristics, which are that it has a high tensile strength and dimensional accuracy and a smooth surface finish. And it is also packed on reinforced industrial pallets with steel straps and a protective wrapping. And some other things that we have to also keep in mind. And this next slide, it's about the market demand and cost considerations. And this is about what are the export costs, what does it include. So we have to keep in mind that Belgium is a major US steel exporter due to efficient production and poor logistics, and its cost includes palletization, reinforced packaging, road freight, and its insurance. And now I'm going to talk to you about the export quantity selected and the pallet configuration. And the total export are going to be 3 metric tons of cold rolled steel sheets, and this is typically shipped in 2 or 3 industrial pallets depending on sheet thickness, and each pallet supports 1,000 or 1,500 kilograms, and the pallet packaging includes steel bending, edge protectors, stretch wrap, and forklift competitive bases. And now we have the justification and logistics slide, and this is about why are we gonna ship 3 tons, and it is because it reduces cost per ton and avoids overweight. and permits in EU the road transport. And it also ensures safe handling with standard forklifts and fits in standard LTL freight truck within UA. And also it has a balanced cost in efficiency, safety, demand, and export competitiveness.
I'm going to talk about the mode of transportation that as a company we choose to combine road and sea transport as the best option for exporting our cold rolled steel sheets. Due to the total shipment weight of 3 tons, air transport would be too expensive, so we opted for a heavy-duty flatbed truck to move the goods from our facilities to the port of Altamira in Tamaulipas. At that point, the sheets are consolidated into a 40-foot container, ensuring that the cargo travels securely throughout the journey. From Altamira, the container is shipped to the port of Antwerp in Belgium, one of the most important ports in Europe. In this way, the combination of flatbed truck, 40-foot container, and maritime transport allows to maintain a balance between cost, safety, and logistical efficiency. The most optimal route for our exports begins in Monterrey, where the cargo is prepared and transported by flatbed truck to the port of Altamira, Tamaulipas. This overland journey covers a distance of approximately 500 kilometers and represents the connection point with maritime transport. From Altamira, the 40-foot container is shipped to the port of Antwerp, Belgium. These sea journeys take approximately 18 to 23 days, depending on the shipping company's route. Finally, once the container arrives in Antwerp and customs clearance is completed, the goods are transported by road in a European truck to the final delivery point within the country. This route allows us to optimize times, guarantee product safety, and maintain economic efficiency throughout the operation.
The transportation costs for shipping our steel sheets from Monterrey, Mexico to Brussels, Belgium. The process begins with a single flatbed truck from Monterrey to the port of Altamira with a cost of 27,974 pesos plus VAT. From there, the cargo continues its journey through MSC sea freight from Altamira to the port of Antwerp, Belgium, with a cost of 2,700 euros. Finally, a single flatbed truck transports the goods from Antwerp to Brussels with a final cost of 400 euros. This multimodal transportation allows us to efficiently move our materials across continents. To complete the export process, several documents are required by both Mexican and European authorities. These include the export declaration, the commercial invoice describing our products and their value, and the seaway bill, which contains the details of our shipment. In this case, 3 steel sheets with a total weight of 3 tons. We also need a packing list, export license, and certificate of origin confirming that the steel was produced in Monterrey, Mexico. In addition, a metallurgical test report, also known as the mill certificate, verifies the composition and quality of the steel. Finally, the fumigation certificate ensures that the pallets used in the shipment are free from pests, as required by international regulations.
Now I will be talking about the packaging, packing, and labeling requirements. So first, for the packaging, we need industrial-grade reinforced pallets with steel strapping and edge protectors, anti-moisture stretch wrap to prevent corrosion during ocean transport, materials chosen for recyclability compliant with the EU-PPWR packaging and packaging waste regulation. Forklift clearance and stable stacking ensure safe handling, and Belgian importer registered packing under EPR scheme. For packing, we need shipment 3 tons of cold rolled steel on 2 reinforced pallets secured in a 40-foot FCL container with wooden edges and lugs, which ensures load stability and protection through sea and land transport. For labeling, we need each pallet labeled with exporter and importer info, production description, and made in Mexico. Includes net weight, pallet number, and handling instructions. We also need the labels in English, and ideally also in Dutch or French for the Belgian compliance. And finally, we need durable weather-resistant labels placed on visible pallet sites. Now I will be talking about the certifications that are required. First, it needs to be manufactured under the EN 10130 with the EN 10204 Type 3.1 test certificate for quality and traceability. We also need to follow the ISO 9001 for quality management and the CE marking if it is used in construction. We will also need a certificate of origin, in this case being from Mexico, for the European Union to Mexico tariff preferences. We also need that the importer ensures that the European Union compliance and the document retention. And finally, we need that the packaging meets the EU PPWR and uses the ISPM 15 pallets and complies with Belgium EPR, Velpack, and FOST Plus schemes.
Okay, the tariff section. The section is 15 and it's for common metals and articles of common metals. Chapter 72 and it's for foundry, iron, and steel. Hidden is flat rolled products of iron or non-alloy steel of a weight of 600 millimeters or more, cold rolled, not clad, plate, or coat. Subhidden of a thickness equal to or greater than 0.5 millimeters, but less than or equal to 1 millimeter. Tariff item is of a thickness equal to or greater than 0.5 millimeters, but less than or equal to 1 millimeter. And the number is 720911701. And this is a purchase order from the Belgium company. The number purchase is BEPO 112501. The information of the buyer is Steel Tech Belgium NY, which has address in Rue de l'Industrie 45 in Brussels, Belgium. And the seller is Abastecedora de Aceros y Maquilas S.A.D.C.V., which is addressed in Carretera Garcia in Parque Industrial Monterrey, Nuevo León. The product detail is cold rolled steel sheets. The quantity is 3 metric tons. The unit price is 980. In conclusion, this project on the export of cold rolled steel sheets from Mexico to Belgium provide a comprehensive analysis of the logistical and administrative processes involved in an international trade operation. Through the optimization of routes, the appropriate selection of transportation modes, and the detailed evaluation of cost and efficient strategy was developed to reduce time and expenses within the logistics chain. Furthermore, this study emphasized the importance of understanding and properly managing the documentation required for exportation, such as the commercial invoice, certificate of origin, bill of lading, and packing list. These documents are essential not only to ensure compliance with international and customs regulations, but also to facilitate the safe and legal movement of goods, strengthening trust between exporters and importers.